In my previous video in this series, talking about Nathrix and the downfall of his channel, I talked about how Nathrix represented a specific type of counterculture for Roblox YouTube content. And while Nathrix definitely did represent a counterculture compared to other Roblox YouTubers, who are PG, family-friendly, tend to not swear, Nathrix just didn't care and kinda spoke his mind, and that's what made people like him a lot. But there was one man, solely, that changed Roblox YouTube forever, to be honest. He definitely represented the counterculture of Roblox YouTube videos. Edgy, abrasive, swearing, spoke his mind, crude jokes. This is the history and the downfall of AlbertStuff's channel. I'm gonna begin with a big disclaimer that I know that he is indeed still active on the Flamingo channel, and I will talk about that near the end of this video. The main focus of this video is his old channel that is now abandoned, AlbertStuff, and I would like to keep the entire focus of that video on this channel's history. When I made a video on Nathrix yesterday, and the video started garnering a lot of traction, you would not believe how many comments people wanted me to make a video about Albert's old channel. And if you weren't around back then, or truly don't understand the significance of this YouTube channel and how important it was for Roblox's evolution, this video will at least help you chime in a bit to figure out why.
Because we are inside a Roblox water park.
The trees fell down on me.
I'm not even going to try to hide the elephant in the room that a lot of Roblox content from earlier days of YouTube is very much not that great or does not age that well. Like today, Roblox YouTubers tend to shift more towards appealing their content towards children. However, there's some people in between that happen to appeal their content more towards the mature side of Roblox. But back then, there really was not a heck of a lot of variety. There was stuff like Ethan Gamer TV, Bear Ghost, and not that much else, really. Not a lot of stuff that would have mutual appeal towards older audiences, is pretty much what I'm trying to say. There would then come a man that would change that very heavily compared to the other Roblox YouTubers around at all, known as AlbertsStuff. Albert made his YouTube channel originally on July 19th, 2012, and didn't really have that much of a following at all until around 2015 to 2016. And around 2015 and 2016, Albert would start to gather a small, fortified audience based off of his Apocalypse Rising series on YouTube, which is a now old and pretty much abandoned Roblox game that was very popular back in the day. The difference that outstood him between every other Roblox YouTuber around at the time is that Albert was outspoken, he was loud, and he was edgy. You remember what I said in the beginning of this video about Albert representing a completely different type of culture in Roblox videos? It was very true. Albert was one of the most different and unique Roblox channels around at the time. Every single other Roblox YouTuber appealed their content to kids. They dumbed it down. They made sure that it was just completely fine and safe and suitable for kids. Albert, on the other hand, he completely outspoke himself with his swearing, his raunchy language, and his obsessive type of jokes of edgy manner that definitely formulated an audience of people that enjoyed him for that. AlbertStuff would then blow up very heavily in Roblox YouTube due to his online dating in Roblox series. Some of these videos are now privated, but they blew up extremely heavily in the YouTube algorithm, and it brought Albert from being a small-time, edgy Roblox YouTuber to now finding stardom within the YouTube algorithm. In just a couple months, AlbertStuff went from a very small YouTube channel with an unrecognizable name to a foundation and a powerhouse within the scene. Somewhere down the line, AlbertStuff got kind of tired of making Roblox gameplays consistently and decided to make a second channel called Albert's Games for this, and he transformed his main channel, AlbertStuff, into being a channel about commentaries and discussions about things going on in YouTube in an edgy manner, of course. This almost ended up getting him banned from YouTube because he got two community guideline strikes for bullying and harassment, and at that point onward he had to can that type of content completely and just go back to making Roblox videos. He quickly got back into the swing of things though, and went back to making Roblox content with his audience supporting it without a problem. It's a really difficult thing to replicate the type of humor that AlbertStuff had on his channel.
Sorry to say this, guys, but there's two sides to every story. Our good friend Julius Cole, Roblox hater, he suffered from a stroke, and his voice box has never been the same. It's really put his rap career on hold.
You can try to fucking me jazz shot like boom boom. That's what you're gonna hear. Like, click clap when the shit is real. Head niggas think it's 100.
As you can see, the situation is pretty bad here.
Months down the line, AlbertStuff would become a fan favorite among the Roblox YouTube community and the Roblox community in general. It was a huge change of pace of content compared to anything else on the scene. And then things started to go interesting on his channel. On AlbertStuff channel, a little bit further upwards in the line, people started to notice that, you know, a bit further up into the videos that he started to filter out and bleep his swearing that he originally had in his videos. Fans instantly were not a gigantic fan of this one and really were complaining in the comment sections about this, which wasn't a gigantic surprise if you look at it from a business perspective. With YouTube rolling out new policy changes due to the previous years of controversy, they have included that swearing a ton in your videos could end up getting your videos demonetized. Then Albert did a video where he announced a brand new channel, which that video that most of you were probably very familiar with is Flamingo, the most popular Roblox YouTuber of the time right now. Also, a thing to answer a question, if you're wondering why I have to go back to archives to actually get these videos, it's because Albert went back on his old channel and privated or unlisted a lot of his old videos, so you can't really view these anymore. You really gotta thank the archive channels for keeping the history preserved, I guess. But I think most AlbertStuff fans can remember this video and watching it, and remembering this exact quote from this video, and now taking a look now at AlbertStuff's Flamingo channel and wondering, what happened? Why did everything change? I'm going to show you the exact quote.
And before you comment, this will have no effect on the AlbertStuff channel. This will not make me upload less on the AlbertStuff channel. If anything, it'll make me upload more. If you really want to see, like, more videos from me, especially way better made videos, because I'm not—
AlbertStuff managed both channels for a little bit. He managed the Flamingo channel that was brand new, and he also managed the AlbertStuff channel for a little bit. But at some point down the line, when the Flamingo channel took off extremely heavily in popularity, a couple months later down the line, he started getting like 50 million views a month on this channel. He pretty much dropped the AlbertStuff channel like cold turkey and moved all of his main focus over to the Flamingo channel. And I'm gonna be completely honest here with my opinion on this one. Despite being a fan of Albert since he had like 5,000 subscribers, which is when I originally found his channel and subscribed to him, I think him moving to the Flamingo channel was probably the better choice for his longevity on YouTube. Let's face it, all the new YouTube policies that are coming into play nowadays of demonetization for swearing or being edgy or even the slightest bit of criticism or harassment to someone can count as get you demonetized or can get you a community guideline strike now. AlbertStuff represents a different era of YouTube that is long gone. The 2016-2017 era of YouTube where you could say whatever you want and do whatever you want without the fear of getting demonetized or having your entire channel taken down out of a broad assumption from YouTube just thinking that you're doing something wrong. And to those people out there that are still angry at him for abandoning his channel without an explanation, or having any idea as to why he moved, there's a quote from a movie I admire a lot called The Godfather, which pretty much nails the situation down to a science. It's not personal. It's strictly business. People just have to level with Albert in this one and understand that his content that he made on this channel would have not been able to survive in modern day YouTube. Recently, iDubbbz's content cop on Leafy got removed from YouTube, which hurt the YouTube community quite a lot. But Albert, I believe, was very smart with how he played the hand here in terms of the channel transition. He jumped ship before the ship sank. He even said this himself a year ago in a Q&A on his Twitter account. Somebody asked why he stopped uploading in AlbertStuff, and he said directly that, I want to do YouTube forever. And the way YouTube is making certain changes, controversial content isn't really possible anymore in the long term. Videos are really the only thing I want to do, and I want to be able to do it for as long as possible. He knew what the fate of his channel would be if he did not switch to Flamingo, so that's why he did it. Flamingo's content is slightly different from the AlbertStuff content. It's not edgy, it has no swearing in it, it's pretty much all PG, and he's also a much different person when it comes to jokes. This is why you find a very heavy disconnect between old Albert fans and people that are newer to the Flamingo channels because they come from completely different time eras. I don't watch Albert's videos personally, but I do notice something sometimes when I watch some of his videos. And it's one of the most important things I think I need to note from a creator when I watch their content. Albert looks like he's genuinely happy making the videos that he's making. And if I see this from a creator, I see that as a good thing, because him being genuinely content and happy with the content that he produces out for his audience will be able to continue this bond that he has for it and make sure that his channel stays around for a long time. I'm proud of the dude. Like really, he came from humble beginnings. He started off as a small kid in his bedroom making Apocalypse Rising videos with friends. Now he has the influence of millions of fans around the world and manages to connect with them every single day through videos, community posts, Twitter posts, and Instagram posts. Now tell me, is that not the dream that every single YouTuber looks for? I find it really sad to see the Roblox community turn tides on him instantly and call him as a bad YouTuber because he changed his audience and his content a lot, when Albert in reality is still a really down-to-earth guy, and I respect the level of connection that he has with his audience. It's a lot different and a lot more personal compared to many other YouTubers that I've seen. I believe that concludes the story about AlbertStuff's channel. It's just a thing in the past that I think people are just needing to let go of, honestly. And because they're incapable of letting go of this old part of YouTube history, they pretty much just hate Albert now, despite the fact that, I don't know, I really respect the fact that he's able to be so honest and open to his audience and continue to produce 2 daily videos per day of Roblox videos. Like, come on. Regardless, let me know what you think about this old history trip, or if you found this video slightly nostalgic, or if you agree with anything I have to say in this video. Until next time, folks, I am Koneko Kitten. If you found this video enjoyable, please make sure to leave a like on it, comment down below what you think on it, and also make sure to subscribe for daily Roblox content as usual. Until next time, once again, I'm Koneko Kitten. Happy holidays and happy new year soon, and I'll see you later. Peace!